Can you farm 1 million potatoes in 100 Minecraft days? No. Why would you say that? I set out to find the exact answer to this question, and I knew that manual farming was simply too slow. Luckily, there's a way you can give steroids to plants and make them grow fully in a literal second. So, my plan was to construct a mob farm for bone meal. Oh, it won't work? Okay, then I'll construct Ilmango's bone meal farm, and oh, that's not enough. 2 modules? Still not enough. Then 5. 5 modules. I don't have the funds. I had spent 2 months at this point calculating resources and planning this run to a T. I was demoralized, stressing over probabilities and planning for my every move for each attempt, and each attempt that ultimately failed. 1 million is simply an extreme number that seemed less and less likely to be possible in 100 days, starting from absolute scratch. I was constantly defeated and I wanted to quit, until I consulted the wisdom of ancient times.
No, I refused. The sunk cost fallacy wouldn't allow it.
And so, I studied the footage from all of my previous runs. I was going to complete this challenge, whatever the cost. This attempt was like no other. In order to produce 1 million potatoes, I would need 700,000 bone meal, a quantity not easy to come by. So I didn't. I was out of ideas, so I just decided to revisit the plan that I immediately shrugged off. That's right, I'm gonna farm every single potato. By hand. Here's a quick crash course on my plan. You see, 1 piece of water can hydrate 4 blocks of farmland, and if I put that thing down, flip it and reverse it, I'd have 8 blocks of hydrated farmland to work from. And you could only fit 64 potatoes in each inventory slot. So I would take this stretch and make it 64 blocks long. And after 1 full harvest, I would get 1,900 potatoes. So I'd only have to farm this 500 times. Simple. The time it takes to grow this 1 module is way too long to hit 1 million in the time frame, so I decided to create 6 of these modules side by side, and then repeat that 5 more times for a total of 36 modules. For the sole purpose being that once I finished harvesting this last module, the potatoes at the beginning would have already regrown, thus creating an infinite loop of non-stop potato collection. A farm like this requires a hefty amount of resources, so I beelined it right to the nearest spruce biome, because the spruce tree is the most ideal tree in all of Minecraft. It's thick, colossal, and lacks excessive foliage. Another priority right off the bat is sugarcane, a crop that's imperative for the first 10 days and then completely useless for the entirety of the rest. After getting some basic materials, I headed downstream to a village. My main mission for the first night was getting ENXO4's day 1 iron farm set up. I needed a lot of iron and I'm not gonna mine for it. The farm is super easy to put together, especially when it comes to trapping the villagers. Wake up, go claim your new bed, get out of your suffocated spot, go claim your new bed. Escape, where'd you go? I've never seen a villager dip so fast. Did it fall in the hole? Since I needed all of the villagers I could get, I decided to let them stay in their beds instead of transporting them 10 blocks to the dangerous night. Besides, there were other resources that I needed before daytime came around. I scavenged the area for more sugarcane and cows for food and leather. I put some finishing touches on the farm to make it work faster, and all I needed was 1 more villager. Villagers are easiest to steal for about a 1-minute window as the sun is setting, so that'll have to wait. The same can't be said for the rest. Alright villagers, say goodbye to your freedom. You might be asking, Breezy, what's the point of ruining these poor villagers' days? I need funds, okay? These silly little NPCs are overpowered. With the resources I got in the first 20 minutes, I can immediately have access to ridiculous enchantments. With nighttime quickly approaching, I prepared to house my villagers and to trap the last of my 3. Goodbye skis. Now give me iron. Thank you. And now the iron farm should be working at a decent pace. How are we doing iron-wise? Splendid. It was time to get overpowered enchantments. First up on my list, mending. Mending converts XP into durability, and since I don't want to make more than 1 set of tools, I need one of the hardest trades by complete luck. I'd be willing to spend 100 emeralds if it meant I could get mending. Mending for, is that 12? Literally say less. Only a small percentage of villagers were actually in the poor excuse for a house, so I went on a looting spree to grab all their beds and loot any chests. Potatoes. I knew I needed to go mining as fast as possible, but one thing about me, I'm not going down digging for diamonds until I'm already rich, alright? On a list of enchantments that I need for this challenge, Fortune 3 is one of them. Oh, but Breezy, why can't you just go mine diamonds and then put enchantments on your diamond gear? You're stupid. I'm gonna put Fortune on this cheap iron pickaxe and literally have a better result. With Fortune, I can get up to 4 diamonds per diamond ore instead of the measly 1 at a time method. After acquiring efficiency 5 for 34, I'm gonna have to take it. I am going to have to take it. I plan to spend the whole next day getting the trades I needed. Rise and shine. And it didn't take long. All right, we got that. We got piercing 1 and fortune 3 for 44. I will take it. With an inventory barely suitable for mining, I headed down into the depths. Let's go get diamonds. If I had a list of my favorite moments of the entire 100 days, I'd place this whole mining trip at number 4. I have fortune 3, where you coal at? Ooh. This might be a little bit more difficult than I anticipated. Fortunately for me, I'm the best. Ooh, skulk. Where the diamonds at? Who had a problem at? Diamonds! I have ADHD. Ooh, hang on, move. Ooh, more. But I did see that witch over here. Is it gone? Oh my gosh! No, don't throw anything on me. Did I get affected? What is that, slowness? No. No, stop yeeting things at me. I needed 35 diamonds for everything, and I was already ahead of schedule, so let's go for it. Oh, okay, that solves that. Munch. Oh, I'm being shot? With my newly acquired funds, I was able to craft an entire set of diamond tools, drip myself head to toe in diamond armor, make a diamond sword, and had 1 whole diamond to spare. And it was time to say goodbye to my old tools. Let's get rid of all this excess, lack of wealth. There are only 2 more enchantments that I need from the villagers. One of them being unbreaking because I'm not trying to deal, and then looting. You see, the original plan was to get looting 3, head to the nether, find a fortress and steal its warts, then spend up to day 7 getting as many blaze rods as I could. Blaze rods could be used to make a brewing stand, fuel the brewing stand, and make potions of speed. I wanted to be whizzing through my farm at maximum velocity. I was able to get unbreaking, but looting just wasn't gonna happen. And as the clock ticked, going to the nether and navigating to the fortress, all just to emerge by end of day 7, I wouldn't have enough potions for it to be worth it. Instead, I got the rest of the enchanted books I needed, and then it was time to actually build the behemoth farm. Don't want to look at that stupid end. Why are there so many endermen? What is that about? I acquired enough to get the first module going. What did I need? Oh yeah. Wait, what did I need? With the dirt down, I needed to get the water set up, but I quickly ran into a problem. Where'd it go? No! What? Is that gonna be a ongoing issue? The water doesn't... You see, water is supposed to create an infinite source if I place the source blocks like so. Now I have a new source block, so I could just take this and extend it all the way down the farm with ease. My problem is that the water wasn't doing that. I'm not a hydrologist. I thought I'd have to go back to my well for every single water I needed, but I had a grand idea. Stairs. Same function, more resource intensive, but it works. Stairs are superior. Why didn't I think of this earlier? When I put it down there, what was the difference? I'm gonna have to make a bunch of buckets, because there's no way I'm gonna sit here and put 1 by 1 and run back and forth. It just worked on the floor. It just worked on the floor. Is it because there's not a block beneath it? Is that the struggle? Does it not have the funds? Am I a genius? That's gonna be frustrating. Don't worry, that was the last problem I'll face for the rest of this challenge. Alright, so right now it's not necessarily imperative that I have like an exact system and science to what I'm doing, because I have like 2 potatoes. Oh! Idiots. With the first module done, it was time to expand the first level, and I make an extremely fundamental mistake. Let me see if you clock it. And then winch, sideways. And then, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Don't worry if you didn't notice. I didn't either. We can realize together in 3 minutes and 43 seconds. We're farming potatoes. This is the farthest I've ever gotten on any of my attempts. If you trample... Get off! Oh my gosh, why aren't you dead, you idiot? Get away! Leave! Idiot. Anyway... So we got some potatoes, we're expanding our farm. This should be like an exponential growth type of thing, and I'm not joking. 1 harvest from this first module can supply the rest of the level, and with all of that harvested, I can plant the rest of the farm. I needed materials, and I needed them ASAP. Ow. 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 Yeah, once I get the last slab, then... Leave me alone, leave me alone, leave me alone. You will quickly come to notice how slow I react to things purely because of a lack of sleep in the real world. My decision making, reaction time, things I find utterly hilarious all get thrown out of whack. What are you doing here? I needed to have fences along the sides of my farm to prevent potatoes from flying off the edge and to prevent unwanted pests from getting in. There, now only I have access. Get off my crops right now, you idiot! If you trample a single one of those, I will have your head and a half. After some faith, trust, and pixie dust, I finished placing dirt and adding water to the first layer, so I grabbed enough dirt and wood for the second level. Alright, day 15, give it up for day 15! I was going back and forth a lot, getting resources, placing them and running out, and repeat. This was inefficient, so I focused my energy on one to-do list item at a time, starting with absolutely destroying the land for dirt during the day and collecting wood at night. That spiked me so hard to the ground. I made a new villager trade so I could have easy access to food, and then saw the most pathetic tall spruce tree I've ever seen on my way back to the farm. I'm taken aback by that. With all my dirt acquired, I need more wood and a lot more hoes. My unbreaking diamond hoe can till 6,000 blocks, but I need 18,000. So with little villagers left, I made a toolsmith for free hoes. One thing I've cut out of the video is every time at night when these phantoms show up. When you don't sleep in Minecraft for enough nights in a row, they show up and strike you from above. I need to maximize the amount of days I have in this world, so I can't sleep, so I can't get rid of them, and I've been building up a worthy rage ever since. I'll leave you with one clip though, because I think it's funny. I'm so tired of these stupid phantoms. Can it not rain so that these stupid phantoms can despawn and burn to death? I finished adding dirt to level 2, and I was not feeling confident about the fact that it's day 20. But let's get level 3 going. Just give it up. Just leave. Idiot. Bop, 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 bop. On the next layer, it should be kind of funny, the fact that I don't have any cushioning in between these, so I could just fall straight through like the rest of the farm if I'm not careful. This was in fact not funny every single time that it happened. The whole stack. Okay. Well, bop, bop. Bop, 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 bop to the top. I'm curious about our potato progress. Okay. Oh. Where did that arrow come from? I could tell I was feeling a little low, looking at day 20 and still needing to grab dirt that won't get in my inventory for some reason. Get in. I could also tell that I was tired because I crafted iron ingots into nuggets and then immediately crafted the nuggets back into ingots. Did I? Oh. But I persist. Idiot. Welcome to my 5th favorite moment of the entire challenge. Remember when I said that we'd realize my fundamental error together? Let's live in the moment, shall we? Halfway done with layer 5. Right? Hang on. Hang on. Something's not right. Hang on. Pause. Are you telling me how many farms are there here? Because there should be 6, and I recall counting, so there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's only 5. I haven't been building 6 this whole time. You're joking. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You're joking. I have never seen so much empty space in my recordings. I literally sat in silence for 2 minutes. This required 2 minutes of silence, alright? And I only said 2 things. How did I not notice? I'm just sat here, mouth agape. I was aghast. I am so aghast. This was a new low. I don't think I could be knocked any lower. It was not a good day for me. But what if I told you that something like this was also baked into my master plan? Let's go back to the initial design, the 6x6. It takes about an hour and a half to grow one module, and it took me 4.5 minutes to harvest and replant the potatoes during the one and only test that I did. With those numbers, I assumed that I'd get faster harvesting and replanting over time, and I accounted for a fail-safe, that being if it took longer than an hour and a half to grow each module, I would still have some cushion because I have extra modules. 36 modules was designed to give the potatoes just under 2.5 hours to grow. Unfortunately, now I only had 30 and I was way too scared to do the math to see if it was enough. I ultimately decided that I'd just continue with the 5, and if I had time between harvests, I could add the rest. I mean, at the very least, the rest of my calculations accounted for having 36 modules, so I should be good to just grab and go. So I ran out of dirt. How many more calculations do I have to make today? This is ridiculous. I don't even have enough for the 5. Sun is setting on day 24. Dear diary, I'm not feeling too good. Oh my gosh, get away from me, you're trampling my crops, you idiot! After that, let's see how many potatoes we're at. I need a spirit lifter. Alright, we've cracked 10,000. That's nice. I'm supposed to be getting 10,000 potatoes per Minecraft day, so I'm deep in debt right now. I didn't give up on the world though, for some reason. I harvested the entire bottom layer, and when I went to do another potato check, okay, boom, motivation restored. Now that that's settled, I only had to worry about my patience being tested. Oh no, my potato. What? An idiot Enderman put a single grass block on my farm, dude. Trust the process. Oh my gosh. Items were getting checked off left and right. Slabs were placed so I could walk. I got some fences on the exterior. I have a brewing stand in my inventory. Why do I have this? I got the last of my dirt, got some more wood. Ow. Grabbed the profits from my iron farm. 8. Yeah. I'm pretty sure my toolsmith died, so I made another one so I can get more hose. I think I am at a killable height if I were to fall all the way down, so I will stay fed. That's nice. Any more incredible commentary? What? You idiot. If I don't pay attention, I will slip and fall off the edge, and if I don't pay attention after I fall, then I might die. I'm recording, right? Okay, there. I hear a noise. Am I go? Darn it, I knew it. Oh my gosh. I already did that. Did I do that over there? Wait, what? Wait, then I don't have an upper layer. I just did that. Oh, so it's time for stairs. All right, let's go ham. We're gonna go top to bottom. It's like, one's going this way, one's going the other way immediately after. At this point, you're probably wondering why I kept recording and making progress in the world if it was going like this for me. And I'm wondering that too, like look at this. I almost made trapdoors instead of slabs and wasted a huge amount of wood. I trampled another potato, and then I thought that talking to the water would make it work better. Hello? Hello? Oh wait. Oh my gosh. And then I'm jeez, but I didn't give up. I tilled dirt like you wouldn't believe, and after all of that, I was halfway done. That took so long, and I have to do it 3 more times. You know what, while I'm hoeing level 5 and I'm almost complete, let me tell you a little bit about today's sponsor, which is me. I make minigame content, tell some stories, and the occasional one-off videos like these. So like the video if you want to see more like this, and subscribe if you like my personality. And back to the potato farming. What the, get out of my farm! Ugh. Oh no. Harvest up there, like it has to be. This idiot. Initially, I planned to put a roof over my head so that I could harvest my potatoes at night and the phantoms wouldn't be able to hurt me, but it's day 38 already. I don't have the funds. After planting all 6 levels, I grabbed all the iron I could and made my behemoth composting system. I designed it this way so that after each module on each level, I could toss the profits in a chest and it'll make its way down to the composter and be turned into bone meal. The only statistic that matters is how many potatoes I pick up, and once I do, I don't care about them anymore. And before I knew it, it was time to farm potatoes. Let me just run a quick calculation, because I know we're really close to 1 million right now. Alright, it's only 961,000 potatoes to go. The first bit of farming was a bit rocky. The way I harvested and replanted wasn't efficient yet, and a lot of the lighting was messed up, meaning the potatoes didn't have enough light to grow, but none of these were serious issues compared to everything else that I dealt with. I peeked at my stats and saw that I was already over 100,000, at which point I did a bunch of math because I did not expect to hit that number so soon. This is without a doubt the exact turning point that I needed. I figured out that if I could add 100,000 potatoes every 7 Minecraft days, I would only be 100,000 away from 1 million, at which point I could build the nano farm and crank out the last stretch. This was huge. 'Tis time to cook. I did another time test of how long it took me to completely finish a level, and I'd already shaved a considerable amount of time off. That's cool, but also worrying due to my lack of extra modules. Sure, I could farm faster now, but does it even matter if the modules at the beginning aren't fully grown? The time test came to an end, and I checked my stats once more. Oh. It's fine. Things were looking up, but if I wanted to make a nano farm, I needed to go to the nether for 1 item. Quartz. We're going to the nether. And so, I made my way- oh, darn it. And so, I made my- oh, forgot my flint and steel. Made my way to the underworld. This biome isn't the worst that I could have spawned in, but it definitely wasn't ideal. I mean, these huge cubes are known to jump scare me, but after mining for a while, I finally got what I needed, and I had to hurry back to the portal before one of those things spawned. My potatoes aren't growing as long as I'm in this dimension, so I gotta book it. Ooh, that may be a problem. Can you hurry up? What are you waiting for, you idiot? Hurry up. Don't touch me. Third favorite moment, claimed. And then I continued farming. It seemed almost acceptable that I forgot 6 entire modules, but I'd only just started. It could all snowball, and I didn't know when it would happen. I farmed for so long that my sanity was completely out the window. In fact, I think my commentary is a great way to montage through a majority of this footage. Oh, my FPS just hit 457. That is also my birthday. I know you're looking at that cave and you're feeling kind of brave. Go to bed. 2 Endermen. I've never seen a movie opening go as hard as Twilight Saga Eclipse, the 3rd movie, cause bro, that song, dude, is so fire. 315, let's go! That's 10,000 more than I expected at this point. Let's go. Let's go. Eskedit. This next sequence of events is definitely my number 2 favorite out of the whole thing. Ah! I want you, baby. My sugar boo. I'm levitating. The Milky Way. Oh my gosh! A new addition to the pack. It's got some movement to it. That's like, usually they just show up. I'm kind of scared of that one. It's gone. It's back! Sunset on day 63. We're hoping for 400,000. Oh, that's superb. Seeing this level of progress, I decided to not change a single thing about what I was doing. I kept farming, and farming, and farming. I be farming taters, you heard me. I never said I stuttered. I'm gonna hit a milli of that Irish bread and butter. With the home stretch coming up, I knew I needed some support. Just listen to my complete lack of energy. I have motion sickness, right? So I never finished that sentence. I had been farming potatoes for the entire day, starting at 6 in the morning, and it was nearly 9 p.m. There was something about moving side to side that made me absolutely nauseous at about the 5 o'clock mark. So I did what any sane person would do and didn't stop recording and decided to hit day 100 that same night. There's 3 Endermen on this one. You're new! This is the most challenge I've ever done. Just 1 more hour of testing my sanity. Ooh, a full-grown potato.
You sound very tired. How long does it take to get 100,000 potatoes? Like, that last stretch, like, I don't know what the rate of potato is.
I'ma be honest, neither do I, dude. I feel like I lose my mind slower when I could bounce my energy off of others. It was very therapeutic, but not enough. And then I could see if I have farmed one. This Enderman is moving, he's walking. They're sentient. My neck hurt. I'm all leaned back in my chair. It's all part of the master plan. Ooh, a potato. Did I actually just...
It just cuts off, like, the video.
Desi, please don't say anything until after it's finished, please! The possibility of something suddenly going wrong in these last final moments. I just can't bear it.
Well, like, sudden power out.
I can't bear it! At a certain point, I decided to stop replanting my potatoes and just focus on ripping them all out of the ground. This wasn't the smartest decision to make, and when it came time to do my final potato check... Alright. I'm nervous. What if I... Okay, let me just... Statistics. Okay, I'm gonna cover up the screen with my hand. I'm gonna cover it up and then sort it by items picked up. 1 million potatoes! 1 million potatoes! I'm jumping off my farm, dude! And I stick a landing! 1 million potatoes! What is done? It's done! I have so much iron in here. Oh my goodness. They're still alive! I thought you died! Everybody, you're free! Zombie, leave those villagers alone. Okay, villagers, you're not free, but the zombie is gone, so best of luck to you there. But Breezy, you were 500,000 potatoes in debt on day 50. How is this even possible? Ever notice how I've been holding my diamond hoe to break every fully grown potato? If you think for a second that my hoe only had unbreaking on it, you're a fool. There's a secret overpowered enchantment that I've added, an enchantment which is completely achievable without any commands, mods, or some other third thing. And that enchantment is Fortune 3. But Breezy, you got that ages ago so you could get diamonds quickly. So naive. Fortune 3 gives you a chance to get extra ores when you mine them, and this same mechanic also applies to certain crops. Among the select group of crops, potatoes made the cut. That's right, the average yield you'll get when harvesting potatoes normally is 3 5/7. When you have Fortune 3, that jumps to 5 3/7. You can get up to 8 potatoes from one singular fully grown crop. So when I should have been getting less than 2,000 potatoes per module, I was getting almost 3,000. And as I refined my harvesting efficiency, I was able to harvest an entire level in 15 minutes, an equivalent of 19,000 potatoes per Minecraft day, which was not only enough to catch me up to where I needed to be, but carry me all the way to success, with time to spare. It's day 96! With the potato farming finally over, I made a bed, dyed in the OG color red, and watched the sunset. Dude, I was trying to get a cinematic shot of the sunset, and then my hand just like twitched and ruined it. For the first time, I'm going to bed. I'm making the advancement sweet dreams right now. But none of these loose ends being tied up meant more to me than my last mission. Obviously, I wanted so desperately to complete this challenge with potatoes specifically as another way to remind everyone of the great Technoblade, a man who in no way deserved the illness he faced. These strange little endermen holding on the dirt and grass blocks started off getting on my every nerve, but quickly began to grow on me the second I had the idea to name them all Jerry. So, I got enough name tags for them all and handed them their official titles. And now that everything else has been said and done, there's only one thing left to do. Subscribe to Technoblade.
Not even close, baby! Technoblade never dies! Technoblade never dies! Never question me again, chat!